Britt Metz is the shortstop hitting fourth. Caleb Leggett, the center fielder, batting fifth. And the 2-0 hit up into the air into very shallow. In fact, it will barely make it into the outfield grass and left as Brock Harrison catches it. One down. Miles up toward the front of the box. Swings at the first pitch. Hits a one-hopper to Brock Harrison. He throws to first. Two down. And so far, so good with a 2 up and 2 down. And he has done it on just 4 pitches. Here's a first pitch, hit on the ground to Dalton Lynn. Easy scoop, easy throw, 3 up, 3 down. Great start for the Toombs County Bulldog pitching, which has been outstanding this season. And the D. We're headed to the bottom of the first inning, scoreless in this Region 2 game between the Dogs and Jeff Davis on Y101. Here's a pitch, trying to bunt, and he did. He was jammed. Waters with the ball, throws it high to first base, and safe as Dalton Lynn was tagged, but as he had crossed the bag, so he's safe, but out comes Paul Glass to discuss that play. Then they had an off week from region play. Ball's hit on the ground to Dalton Lynn, chance for 2. Brock Harrison will gun to first base, but wide. They got the out at second. 2 outs, runner at second, no score, top of the second. Ground ball to Brock Harrison, feels a nice hop, throws to first, and there's your third out. And Cole Graham takes care of business. A 1-out single and a wild pitch and a runner at second does not bother the senior. He strands a Yellow Jacket at second to keep the game scoreless, going to the bottom of the second inning on Y101. Bottom of the second inning, no score between Toombs County and Jeff Davis. Chase Musselman is bunting the first pitch. It's a beauty to the third baseman, Miles. He'll throw to first base low and drop by the first baseman. And I would call that an infield hit because Musselman had beat it easily. Waters, who came off the mound, slipped and fell, but he's up and he's okay. He's a Bulldog that likes to go backside, and that would be ideal in this situation. 2-1. He pulls this one left side, and it is going to get down for a base hit and load up the bases as it's fielded by Caden Lewis, and he threw it in the Bulldogs' head to make sure that ball dropped somewhat close to the left field line, and it did. So he didn't go backside, he pulled it. 1-1, bunting it. Graham goes to the glove. This time he's throwing to third. Got him. Is the Mules. I watched that game somewhere. ESPN somewhere. There's a grounder to Brock Harrison. Runs to the bag. Throws to first base. There's a dog double play. So a little trouble on an error and an infield hit. But Graham takes care of business. And that's it for Jeff Davis in the top of the third. Still no score between the Bulldogs and JD on Y101. Cade Waters winding. And Graham swings and hits the ball on the ground. Metz reaches out, has the ball, throws from his knees and wildly, and that'll be an infield hit. He did a good job getting to that ball. No score, bottom half of the third. 1 down, runners on the corners. Here's a stretch by Waters. First pitch to Chase, hit him in the back, and the bases are loaded. He's hit 3 Bulldogs. Chase, Bryson Stanley, and Brock Harrison have all been hit by a pitch.
Number 2.
Stanley with a double and 6 runs batted in this season. Awaits a 3-1. And the fastball is low and inside, ball 4, and the Bulldogs finally break through and score the first run of the game. Foster Jones, the courtesy runner, touching home. Dogs 1, Jeff Davis nothing, and out comes Coach Glass. Jason setting up with his open stance from the right side of the box. 1-0 pitch. Low, getting away. Runner breaking in from third. And the Dogs will score a second run of the ball game. On a wild pitch as Bryce DeLoach comes in from third base. 2-0 Dogs. Jumped on a first pitch, first time up, and grounded out to the second baseman, Dalton Lynn. 1-1. Hits it up high in the air. Into shallow left center field. Brock Harrison, the shortstop, backing up into the grass to catch the ball. 1 down. Bulldogs leading 2-0. Britt Metz is up next. And then 2 batters later, up comes Manny Machado. $300 million man. And he smacks a double. And then Frenchie Cordero comes up. Here's a 2-2 from Graham. Hit up high in the air to left field. Chase Musselman drifting back. He has room and he catches the ball, 2 down. Full count. Ball's hit up in the air right side, right down the right field line. Chase Miller is running over and he'll give way to Dalton Lynn, the second baseman, who makes a catch and he hits the fence. He's okay, but he made a great play. And that is a 3 up and 3 down for Cole Graham for the second time in the ball game. And the Bulldogs are leading after 3.5, 2-0 over Jeff Davis on Y101. He came out in the third inning. He got a second shot at Manny Machado. And this time, he got him to fly out to Brandon Marsh in right center field. Fairly deep. Brock's hit by another pitch. He was hit in the first. He is hit in the fourth to open up the frame. And the award had his name on it and said, "Be significant." Cole swings and hits the ball high in the air into right center field. This ball is carrying into the gap. It's going to bounce up close to the fence. Brock Harrison is running to third base. Coach James will hold him there, and Cole Graham has smacked a double on a 2-0 pitch, and he hits his 6th double of the season to put Bulldogs on second and third with nobody out, and Dalton Lynn coming to the plate with the Dogs leading 2-0 in the bottom half of the fourth. And the question is, where will he begin his minor league season? He ended it at Double-A and pitched very well for the Mobile Bay Bears. There's a curveball, and Dalton fights it off, hits it into right center field. That's a base hit. In comes Harrison to score, and the Dogs have runners on first and third as Dalton drives in the run to put the Dogs up 3-0. A good backside swing by Dalton and his 14th RBI of the season. South Georgia scored 12 runs in the game. He accounted for 7 of them. 0-1 is a curveball. Bryce swings and hits it up in the air into left field. That should be deep enough to score a dog run. It's caught by the left fielder Lewis, and he'll throw it to the cutoff man, throw to the dish, and safe is Foster Jones, scoring his 2nd run of the game, and DeLoach puts a run up on the board for the Bulldogs, who now lead 4-0. Bryce with his 13th RBI. He'll be followed by Hamp Hayes and Caden Lewis. Swinging a ball hit deep to Trey Cloud. He moved to his left. He moves back to his right. He reaches with the glove. He didn't catch the ball. And Cheney running to second with a double. 2-2. Curveball, high chopper over to Brock Harrison. Waits on it. Throws to first base. And late in a run scores on the infield hit. That was a high hopper. 4-1 Dogs leading. Because Lewis wears number 1. There's a bunt to Cole. He's going to second, and Brock Harrison reaches up with the glove, keeps the foot on the bag, and gets the lead man on that 1-6. And the first pitch hit him. It's going to bring in a run and make it 4-2 Dogs. And that'll bring up Kobe Marchant. Dogs have got to start getting some outs. Marchant, a right-handed hitter, hits the first pitch up the middle for a base hit. That scores 1, and that's it as Chandler Lynn throws it in all the way to the dish as he missed the cutoff man, Chase Miller. And that makes it 4-3 Dogs. 1-0 pitch. Hit up high in the air. Into right center field, Chandler Lynn comes running over. So does Trey Cloud. Cloud catches the ball, throws it all the way to the dish. Nice throw to keep that runner at third. I'm sure there's a scouting report on that arm out there in right field. And everybody knows he's thrown out a runner at home plate here. Top of the 5th. First pitch is hit up in the air. Center fielder Chandler Lynn drifting back, now coming in as he plays it properly and catches the ball for out number 3. So Jeff Davis gets busy and strokes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits and scores 3 runs. But the Bulldogs still have the lead at 4-3 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning and take a break on Y101. Is 0-5, Swainsboro 0-6. Here's a ball hit, this time to Brock on a big hop. He throws hard and accurately to first, 2 down. So he'll step back in, and Cole's ready and winding. Here's a curveball. Hit right side in the air. Trey Cloud coming in, grabs it for Cole's third 3-up and 3 down of the ball game. And that comes here in the 6th inning. So the Bulldogs still hold on to their 4-3 lead as we take a break on your home of the Dogs, Y101. And Cole settling in. Swings at the first pitch. Hits it over Metz and into left field. The shortstop leaped up in the air, but he didn't have a chance. And Cole has another multi-hit game, obviously. Now 3 hits in this one. And during his hitting streak, which reached 12 games, he had a 3-hit game. So his second 3-hit game of the season. Jason Dukes catching. Chase Musselman in left. Chandler Lynn in center. Trey Cloud in right. Here's another one hit up in the air. Chase Musselman, the left fielder, backs up. Easy catch, 1 down. 1 out. Runner at first. Dogs by 1, top of the 7th. First pitch from Graham. Hit on the ground. Back to his glove. Throws to first base. That is a double play. And that ends the ball game. Graham did that several times at Coffee to beat the big school. And he does it today to beat a team that plays like a big school. And that's Jeff Davis. That ends it as the Bulldogs win 4-3. Heroes today, there are many, and we will talk about them when we come back, as both teams are going to shake hands for the first of 3 times this week. Dogs beat Jeff Davis 4-3 as we break on Y101.